Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request from a player over on the European West server. Season 9, he was Plat 3, but he's currently in Promise to Gold 2. I think at the time of this review, he actually did make it to Gold 2. This is an Elise game of him. He does go 3-7-10, and it is a win. Always like to keep note of that, especially when you get into that bias of because you win, you like play well versus looking at your wins as well as crucial learning games versus just only looking at your losses. So why do you want me to review this game specifically? So TLDR says, I feel like I know what my win condition is in the early game, but mid to late game, I don't have a goal I'm working towards. I picked up Elise this season due to my old main falling out of favour. I picked this game because I thought I had a great early game, but we had a really shaky mid to late, and I think I lost my gameplay at a certain stage. So I would love if you told me what your win condition was in the early game, what you thought it was, and then we can obviously compare. But it doesn't look like you put that here. I'm used to farm jungling Kane, so goals usually getting level 6 efficient farm. Okay, so definitely Kane, very different playstyle to the Elise. Now I play Elise more focused on ganking and early pressure. That's what you want to be doing. I do that fine. Spot my win condition, path towards that side, impact the area of the map. Great. However, after a while, the map gets broken up and I've hopefully made my strongest lane win. Where do I focus now? Okay, so it seems like he's getting lost in terms of the the mid to late game stages on Elise. Definitely, this is a problem that a lot of Elise players or early junglers that you feel like are just there for the early game. So let's jump into this here. Specific moments, I won't go too much into here. You can read this if you want to pause. We're just going to dive straight into this. And it's just talking about really the same. Okay, no, actually he does go here. I start pathing top because it's a melee matchup and it is very freeing to have a Trin stand on his own. Instead I go for the gank mid pre-scuttle spawn. It goes okay with no kill. Okay, so let's take a look. That's your win condition you talk about here. Trin keeps pushing until 6 minutes where he gets ganked and tilts. What I mostly want to do focus. At one point you might notice I lose direction and goals. Okay, alright, let's jump in this here. Let's start with your runes. Okay, so Electrocute, this is standard for Elise. You are really like a burst, sort of like an AP assassin type champion. Electrocute really helps enable you. Cheap Shot obviously works with your E really well. You can also go sudden impact here. Let's say if you're not confident in hitting E's, but I think it's just preference. I actually sometimes like sudden impact in games if I feel like my cocoons are very hard to hit. But I would say in this game in general, maybe you do against a Yas, and that's pretty hard to hit cocoons onto him. But I still think this is fine. You take Zombie Ward and Relentless Hunter. Great. Zombie Ward I love on Elise, especially getting a super early red sweeper trinket because it will just allow you to control river so easily, especially against someone like a Shyvana who's very weak in the early stages of the game. So this is great. And you go Water Walking and Nimbus Cloak. Okay, so this is actually some context. A player on my Discord server I've been talking to a bit. He goes Nimbus Cloak here because he likes to go use it with his smite, and he finds that it's easier to gank. Like if you walk up, get the smite, you don't throw your cocoon. He actually walks up with them with his spider form, extra move speed, gets the smite, gets a lot of move speed, walks onto them, and then like once he's done his burst, then he will do his E. So I actually pretty curious as well to see what he does here. And he also goes Water Walking, which is very standard, but I prefer Absolute Focus because, again, your control, especially with Zombie Ward, is just to have max burst damage as much as possible. Absolute Focus helps you do that. And you take attack speed, the AP, and armor. Potentially looking to take Magic Resist against a Shyvana. That most likely would be going AP, and I mean, I guess that's hybrid damage and AP, so maybe potentially Magic Resist, but I still think it is sort of fine here. But I think I would have taken Magic Resist this game against Shyvana's in particular, just to make that sure that if she's no way she can fight me in the jungle, her jungle is my jungle. That's what my mindset would be. Alright, so in terms of what you're talking about in terms of win condition, so I agree with you that you should look to focus the Malphite top, but the problem with Malphite is, sorry, the Trin into Malphite is that Trin will most likely be pushing top. So like a Malphite can't really walk up and like fight a Trin, especially with Conqueror. So for that reason, I would actually look to start red, and I really want to gank bot lane. Misfortune and Leona is great to Get ahead. Misfortune is a lane bully, and Casa, scales pretty well. Shut her down. Make sure Alice is useless. Make sure you just can't engage or anyone. I actually would really be looking to focus bot lane here. Mid lane is also a matchup that you potentially, like one gank could potentially help this Kassadin scale up into, the level 16. But again, yes, like Kassadin, well, yeah, Kassadin doesn't do like really anything in terms of pre-6. And also, he has Wind Warfare Cocoon, so it's ganks need to go well is basically what I'm saying. So I would instantly prioritize my Yas ganks. So my prioritization in terms of like what's really good to gank. So top lane, sorry no, bot lane, then like top, and then mid would probably be last. But I would also thinking about ignoring top once probably Malphite gets to level 6 or 7. Potentially look to help him out in the early stages, but I really want you to focus bot here and just try and break this tower and get every dragon as soon as possible, because bot lane is just so good to focus if you can. Like you have Leona CC, it's really good. Alright, so we've got some invades, some vision pot going down here. Looks like you're going to base, you get red sweeper trinket. Love this. This works so well with zombie ward. But yeah, so you talk about this, you did this because you want to start blue because of the Malphite. So yeah, if we actually look at this here, like look what's happening right here. Instantly 5 minions to 4 minions, he's going to be pushing. His Ian on the wave, like, is pushed. That's done. By the time you get back up here, unless he really tries to hard push with E. Alright, so you do the good old skip on wolves. So yes, I like this in terms of if you feel like you're really going to gank somewhere, but again, this is going to push. This is going to 100% push very soon. Kassadin, like again, Kassadin is a Yas. I really wouldn't worry about this, honestly. Like, if Kassadin's sitting under tower, that's fine. Just let him farm. Just make sure you're cautious of Yas, the Yas roaming. But once this starts building up to a big wave, then you can come and help Kassadin push it. You're really just helping him farm. You don't really need to kill the Yas. I really want you to get bot. That's exactly I want your priority to be right now. So I actually really don't like that you skipped wolves here. That's my point. Because it's pretty inefficient and you don't have any rush to get anywhere. Get level 3 off this. I would clear. So look at bot light right now. They're actually pushing. This would have been amazing for you if you had that path. But you can still adapt on the fly here. This is just map awareness. Looking at top. Kassadin, this great for him. Can potentially look to invade. And it actually looks like that the Shyvana is on this. She's probably going to get this time, but you get red. I would be looking to do Krugs. So red, Krugs, base. Go gank this, take Rift Scuttler, take, get in here, get a control ward, take her Krugs potentially, and just make this bot side jungle yours, and just help your bot get this. You'll get a 5-minute dragon, because this is pretty easy to gank with Leona CC and Misfortune's like slow. So yeah, I don't think ganking this is really good at all. Look at this. So he actually must have had this warded. So that's why he's playing so aggressive and lean in. So, this is a bit hard. Like, this is pretty advanced stuff. Like, you don't know if the Yas is doing this, but I would imagine he's leaning topside this aggressively because he has top side warded. So it's sort of just like reading like a body language thing. So if you actually look, you're literally on a ward. Yeah, again, you don't know. Sometimes he could just be, just doing dumb things, but I always like to take the benefit of the doubt and actually respect them, and will just rather again be looking to gank bot. So yeah, don't do much there. You don't even burn his flash. That's not good at all. And now Carson's starting to get in a vulnerable position, but he is going to push this out. So maybe this is where you need to help push it out a little bit, because the wave's big. Let him base reset. Alright, so it looks like you're looking for Shyvana now. Top Rift Sculptor's up. Top again is pushing. Maybe can be looking for a dive. Malphite does have that shield. Okay, you actually find a Shyvana here. Oof, that was close on that Rift Scuttler. Nice cocoon, but she flashes away. Okay, I'm just looking at bot here, and this is looking at bot. Yeah, you're wasting a bit of time here, I think. They've been literally frozen this wave for the last like 2 minutes. Alright, so again, you want to be going bot. There's nothing really for you to do top anymore. Shyvana's based and she's going to be bot side. I want you to get into her face, but I want you to do it efficiently. And the way you do that is doing Raptor Camp, Krugs, base in, reset. Krugs are amazing to clear. I talk about it all the time in my videos. Yes, you're not going to be playing that Kane style. Like, you're not going to be prioritizing just AFK farming, but you still need to get levels. You still need to be strong. Help yourself before you can help others. Alright, so we clear the Raptor Camp and you base. So yeah, big problem here. Because now you're forced to go bot side, right? Like, you're not going to... It doesn't make sense for you to go top side. Dragon's coming up. Bot's a potential gank. Rift Scuttler's there. Shyvana's here. You want a thing? Like, you're doing it pretty inefficiently. And you're level 3 at 5 minutes. This is the reason for it. Your Shyvana's out-leveling you. Alright, so... Yep, don't go on this at all. Just clear this control. See, this is why I love Elise and Zombie Ward. This ward, I just get so excited about killing control ward and getting that with Zombie Ward. Now, Shyvana cannot walk into this at all. This is your river. You've got your little stamp. Can I draw a stamp? This is your river. Okay, what's going on here? So I guess this is pushing in now, so you can't really gank this. Oh no, Alistar overextends. Alright, cool. Great. Get a cocoon, get her flash. Amazing. Alright, this is your lane. This is your win condition. Dragon is going to be taken. Alright, so you do have two options here. It looks like they don't save for that wave. It looks like your team wants to base. So I would say your opportunity, maybe you can do Dragon, but I think it's a potential risky. I want you to get this objective as efficiently as possible. And especially with your blue coming up, what I want you to do right now is base. Do your Krugs. Like, I need you to do your Krugs. Super important. Raptor Camp, I think, would be spawning. Maybe by then. Maybe not. You might miss it. But anyways, do your Krugs. Walk down here. Do your Wolves. All this. Potentially look for a gank bot. Or just do Dragon straight up if bot has priority. But bot, this is going to start pushing. The wave is going to start pushing back now. Because the way that minion waves work, and in terms of how you can predict the lane pushing, whenever it's in a position like this, then that means that like your creeps are going to take longer to get to start hitting creeps than their creeps. So their wave will start building up because their creeps get earlier. They will start auto attacking their enemy minion creeps quicker. Then it starts building, and then it will push back. So that also works perfectly for timing here as well. So you come here, sweep. I really want to be looking mid here again. You just needed to base and go Krugs. And these Raptor Camp would have been up after you done Krug. So you would have had a perfect, efficient, flawless path. You would be approaching level 6. You'd be so strong. You get free Dragon. And potentially kill bot. So look at this. You're wasting a lot of time. Actually, no. I like the fact that you're... Are you going to kill this guy here? Yeah. Alright, cool. Help Cassidon push out this lane now. Yeah, I think you should have kept helping him push. Because now the wave's in a bit of a tricky spot. I mean, I guess it's sort of even. It might start slowly pushing, but the whole premise of this is bad because you need to base. You have 916 gold. You don't have any controls now. You're just starting to lose control of this river, and you need to get this dragon ASAP. And if you stay too long on this map, look at all your topside jungle. This is incredibly inefficient. You're sort of stuck down here now. You get seen, see now you're frazzled. You're just like, oh, I get seen by the scrying plant, like I'm basing now. What do I do? And now you're going topside, which I think's the right move, but yeah, you're sort of skipping. Like I think that you sort of have to, because I really want you to go bot and get this dragon. But again, if you did that path I mentioned before, as soon as you did that gank bot, you came here, this wouldn't be a problem. So there's all these snowball effects by not thinking about your jungle path and asking you a question like, all right, how can I get this objective? The objective is dragon. How can I get this whilst being as efficient as possible? Which may mean skipping camps, but still think that thought process through first. Because right now you're thinking, camp second priority. My first priority is I'm a strong Elise. I can do whatever I want. Which is, yes, the good mindset, but it's not the right mindset. Like, you just need to think of it as you have these tools that you can use to create, like she can capitalize on a lot of mistakes, like overextending she can capitalize on, even if they're like under towers, she can dive. Utilize these tools while still, being strong, efficient. You'll just have more damage because you have more gold and experience. Alright, so what happened here? So this is a bit of poor map awareness from you, I think. So look at bot lane right now. This is a big wave pushing. I think you wasted... Like, I like that you're controlling this area. You're sweeping and clearing wards. But look at this. Come, 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 come. You need to come right now. Look at this. You come and kill these control wards. You would have killed both of these guys 100%. The Kai'Sa was running away. And she gets engaged on. Like, you would be here right now if you weren't doing all this. Look at that. Kai'Sa's dead. What are you doing? Alright, so that would have been 2 free kills on a dragon, but you do kill the Alistar. But just map awareness. Alright, so Shyvana shouldn't be able to contest this. Kai'Sa's base. Bot has priority. You drag it out. This is pretty good. I love the control ward here. Alright, so we're wasting a lot of time here again. I don't think you've cleared Krugs once yet. I want you to keep hammering bot. So right now I want you to base, clear your Klugs, clear your Raptors, come down here, clear your camps, and then look to pressure gank bot. You can dive bot. You have a Leona with stop bot. She can go in. Your Misfortune has a Yomi's, which is a huge item spike. This is your win condition. Not top lane. I haven't talked about top lane at all. So like you're definitely not a priority at all. Yes, Trinity is good to get, but he's fine on his own. He's going to be soaking up so much pressure. Shyvana can't gank this guy. Trinity's having a blast. Kassadin's having a blast. He's chilling, farming right now. He's going to outscale this Yas. Like, you should stop focusing on killing these lanes. They're fine. Like, we can't be killing these things. And watch this. Like, Yas still has his Wind Wall. There you go. Wind Wall. Just absolutely counters you. Alright, so help gives Kassadin push out. I like this. Kai'Sa and Alistar come up. Alright, let's just ignore this. I need you to clear your Raptor camp. I need you to clear Krugs. I need you to come bot. I need you to break this tower. Right, I mean, I guess you can clear these these minions. I mean, you're so far behind in experience and gold at this stage. Alright, so now you're basing, and now, like, what are you going to do? Go bot? Please don't go bot. You go mid. Alright, just let this Kassadin die. I don't even care. It's more important to get this bot. It's on 2 plates. Look at that. 2 plates. You're going to get break that soon. Then you can flip the map. Get this tower. Trinity can go bot. You'll slowly snowball the game. You can set up dives. Look at this Shyvana. Almost one-shot you. So despite... I mean, she's like 84 CS right now. Like, I mean, I would say she's even fun, pretty ineffective with this game. But look at this. The fact that she can almost one-shot you. Like, this is an example of showing just how weak you are by not being efficient and clearing your jungle camps and clearing those damn Krugs. Should probably just kill you with another E here. Oh, no. Yeah, there you go. So this is a great example, a great highlight of you're just falling way too far behind. And you're not even really doing much. You have 3 assists. And Shyvana's so much stronger than you. She has 2 kills. I mean, you've assisted in 3 kills. She's assisted in 2. Now 3. And you're a strong Elise early. So technically, in my eyes right now, you have lost the early game. Like, you actually win this game. I imagine it's just because Kassadin looks like he's going to scale up pretty well. Misfortune's pretty fed. You have a trend. But in my eyes, like, you need to view this game as a loss. Just from this, last 10 or so minutes. Alright, so you come to defend here. There's nothing you're going to be able to do here. And you lose mid tower for this. Look at bot. 1 turret plate. This should be gone. I can't believe they got first tower before you. Like, if I'm that Shyvana and my team's doing this for me, I am literally laughing. I'm going on a beach, chilling, relaxing, ordering a nice drink. This is, you've let her off the hook. And again, you still haven't done your top camps for literally the last, like, 6 minutes or so. Sort of forced to go bot. Come down here. Alright, cool. Pretty free kills. The enemy team's just not respecting their vision. Alright, so you're going to get bot tower now, which is good. Dragon is respawning out soon. Get Rift Scuttler. Cool, we get Shyvana, we can kill this Alistar as well. Yeah, your Misfortune is absolutely out of control. So it makes sense why you win this game. Like, this is game over at this stage, even though you're so far behind. Alright, let's do Dragon. Alright, let's do Dragon. I want you to clear Gromp. I want you to clear Wolves, then base, because you're not going to have to worry about bot side anymore, because all the objectives are gone. Then go topside, get some control wards, start walking into deep with your Leona. Tell your Trinity to go bot, and Leona and Misfortune's going to break this tower. And then you're going to get mid tower as the next one. You're going to slowly, systematically end this game through each tier of towers. Alright, love the 2 control wards. And I like that you're on top, but you did it inefficiently. You didn't get your wolves. There's all these little things going to start adding up, and I mean, they have. You know, you're level 8 right now. Alright, so you come to gank here. Alright, so I was actually so excited. I thought you were going to do your Krugs, but you come to just fight this pointless fight. You're not playing around your bot lane. Your bot lane is your win condition. Don't care about your Trinity right here. Shyvana and Alistair come here, and you guys all die. Do you die as well? Alright, so this is where I'm going to end the review here. I mean, obviously I can tell what happens the rest of this game. Misfortune and Leona. I mean, you need to be a magnet for these guys, and you're just going to be like this 3-man like death squad, taking like each objective, constantly being in the Shyvana's jungle, making sure she's getting no more camps ever again, controlling, setting up for Baron. You're going to get second Rift Herald. This is your problem. You're not focusing around your win condition. Like you said, you identified as Trinity. That just potentially was the case maybe in the early stages of the game, but your Misfortune is just popping off. Your Leona's has a lot of great CC tools for you to, you know, she can ult, she got EQ, you've got a Cocoon, Misfortune. There's so many tools there to, you know, catch people out, win the game. So you can check out my full notes from this review over on my blog, nathanmott.gg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.